Who thought putting them back together right away was going to be a good storyline? Alright guys, real quick before I get started with this episode of Riverdale, don't forget you can get the full uncut, unedited raw reaction to Riverdale. My Patreon, the link will be at the top of the description, so if you want to watch these episodes along with me in their entirety, as well as get so many other episodes to the series and all the other shows I react to, definitely check it out. Otherwise, it's still going to be on YouTube, just heavily edited. But than that, let's get this episode, guys.
Either we are alone in the universe, or we are not. Both are equally
obviously
terrifying.
There's no way that we're alone in the universe. That would make no sense.
Polly's out there, Mom.
Oh, good.
Who else's blood would it be?
We'll find out when the FBI calls me back with their analysis.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, why would they not take a sample? And she doesn't even have FP.
While I do believe Coach Andrews is the best motivator a Gridiron Gang could ask for, as your de facto team owner, what can I do to incentivize you? How about 10 grand to whichever Bulldog scores first this season?
I love the dramatic music they show. Like, they put on scenes like that.
Don't coaches need motivation too?
God. That's, I don't know. I'm so over that. Like, we had 4 episodes of changes and now it's all the way back.
And if it brings in warm bodies, then great.
Amazing. And what if, hypothetically, Pops became the official sponsor of the Bulldogs?
Let's give it a shot. I like supporting underdogs.
I'm sorry, but I cannot donate my precious maple resource to help fund that collection of tatterdemalions you call a football team, Archie. Moreover,
Wow,
the
rude.
Vixens can no longer, in good conscience, continue cheering for the Bad News Bulldogs.
The recovered blood is AB negative, the rarest type, under 1% of the population.
And a match for Polly. So
Couldn't they check?
she's really...
I'm so sorry, Betty.
That doesn't mean that she's dead though, right?
If you had cared at all about me or my sister, you would have done something to help me.
Betty, look, I realize you're upset.
Screw
True.
you, Glenn.
Right, like, he wants to hook up with her and kiss her but doesn't care about her. I doubt she's dead. I feel like this is all just to make us think that she's dead and she's not gonna be dead.
Doesn't ring any alarm bells for you?
But the child survives. He's found on the side of the highway.
Maybe it isn't all just in
What
his
do we know
head
about
because
Merlin?
other people are having
Good
these
student,
experiences
average
too,
grades.
obviously. Unless it's in the water supply.
But I spoke to Lerman and his parents. They couldn't be nicer people.
Why didn't they compare Polly's blood with like a family member to see if it actually was her? Obviously her blood type is super rare, so it most likely is, but like they should have known for sure, you know, that would have been better. And it doesn't necessarily mean that she's dead.
I want you to be captain of the team.
And what's the team gonna do for my son, Coach Andrews?
I'm not sure I understand.
Derek's a damn good player. And football could be his ticket out of this town. He could get a scholarship.
Mom, chill.
I mean, obviously it's gonna look good. Oh god.
Excuse me.
He's gonna try and steal their players or something. I'm afraid that guy's mom's gonna like want to take him there.
Reggie, Riverdale has a right to play.
Come on, Andrews. The Bulldogs are an embarrassment. They're tainting the league's prestige. So, can we tell the league you're withdrawing?
No.
Like hell.
Yeah, well, it's not all about winning, Reg.
He's building a team like
Keep telling yourself
from
that,
nothing
loser.
to play against, I'm assuming, like varsity with people that have had no experience or close to none. I feel like that lady's gonna transfer her son there.
Not the kind of guy who deserves a family.
Oh, hold on now. You don't really believe that you don't deserve happiness now, do you?
We'll be wiping Bulldog blood off our cleats for weeks.
Why is he so cringy now? Like now that they're older, he looks like he's like 20 years old.
If your stallions
Talking like a
keep my
20-year-old.
Bulldogs off the scoreboard, we'll withdraw from the league voluntarily.
Girl.
I will take that bet.
Okay.
Great.
I mean, is this story real, Lerman? Any part of it? Did someone hurt you, like what you wrote about, or tie you up, or keep you locked up?
Mr. Jones,
I've never heard
it's just a story.
Jughead
okay?
talk like that before. Like so
I
soft and
never
caring.
should have written it. Sorry.
So that's a yes.
But when you learned that he had died, was it helpful to know the truth?
To have like
To
closure.
say it was soul-crushing would be an understatement. When I learned the truth, I was able to grieve
Yeah.
for my brother.
Because as long as you don't know, you're going to spend your life wondering if there's a chance that they're alive. If you haven't had their body or known for sure.
Does this mean Polly's?
I don't think she's dead. Oh. Cousin moment. I want to see them together more. Have more scenes together.
Derek transferred.
Yep, I knew it.
He got recruited to play for Stonewall Prep.
It's his best shot at college. And they're a team that wins games.
The Bulldogs will be too.
There's nothing interesting about them two right now. I like them together, but like, who thought putting them back together right away was going to be a good storyline?
Luckily.
One thing, I feel like maybe the reason that they're doing this is because they know that Betty has this whole like huge storyline with her sister, and it would be kind of like out of place to have her still be like sleeping with Archie during that, when like clearly she's got a lot on her plate that's not just worried about sleeping with Archie. So maybe that's just like this is happening for a little bit until Betty gets through like the Polly stuff. I don't know. That's just my theory.
Is it Polly's?
No.
Girl, really?
No, it was O positive. It wasn't a match.
She better hope that she's alive, because you can't lie about that shit to your mom.
Oh, thank you, Betty.
Is it just because of the amount of the blood that they think that she must be dead? Because honestly, what if that was like planted like on purpose? Because TPK captured Betty but didn't kill her, you know? It wouldn't be that like crazy.
Hey, you're awake. Perfect
God.
timing.
Wouldn't be that crazy if she survives.
Do you think that it's appropriate to encourage these wild fantasies that Lerman is obsessed with? Death and aliens and underground monsters? What's wrong with you?
The story he wrote
He's just asking questions
might have been
about
alluding
it.
to some troubles at home.
Then why didn't you come to us?
If this happens in school, the teacher can ask questions to the student, and if there's an issue, call CPS. You don't call the parents to get their side of it, because that would be like alerting them to a secret that the student might have. That's stupid.
It was wildly inappropriate, but I can promise you that it will never happen again.
I mean, maybe
we know
he
it
pushed too hard, though.
Because we don't want him teaching our child.
No, wait. I didn't reach out to your...
Not a problem at all. We'll move Lerman to another English class.
Dude.
Your games brought up deeper issues between Kevin and I.
Agreed.
See? Consensus.
They were already there, though.
You hook up with anonymous strangers. You don't want to be in a real relationship with a real gay guy.
Fangs don't.
Is he wrong, though? You can't say, like, you don't know my experience and then not tell him.
Please.
I gotta go. Cheryl?
Why is
Please butt out of our
Fangs the... Okay, yeah, because that was Cheryl's fault. Why was that Fangs' fault? He has a right to know what's happening when you called off their wedding.
How's she doing?
Oh, she gonna tell him.
There have been developments.
See, if I want any couple to get back together right away, it would be them. But I want Betty and Archie together right now for some reason.
Means most likely that
God, Betty, I'm so sorry.
And the worst part is she disappeared 4 weeks ago, which means she has or had been alive.
It's not their fault though that they couldn't find her.
If you want, I can put this tray on ice and I can take you to go meet him.
Aw.
I want to introduce you to a friend of mine who plays professional football for a little team called the New York Goliaths.
Holy crap! It's T-Dub.
T-Dub was one of my most loyal clients when I was selling jewelry in New York.
Hey, is it cool if I say a few words to the team?
Yeah, please.
But I thought you had to have like enough players to play. I don't think you can play with not enough players.
He believed in me.
Aw.
Just like Coach
I hope the
Andrews
girl's the
believes
one
in
that
you.
gets the first
But you
touchdown.
gotta be the ones to make it happen on the field.
Behold, a group of bulldogs to be.
Hey! Who wants to play football?
All of them.
That town, I want you to target their weakest link and knock some heads.
I hope he doesn't go for the girl. At least he
Your
still
only lies with me.
has some
and Stonewall.
conscience.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna break
Conscience.
some kid's legs for no reason. I'll be standing with the Bulldogs then.
Oh, I wanted him to dramatically take off his coat.
Great. This is Betty Cooper. She's a friend of mine from the FBI. We were hoping that you could help us with an investigation.
Come on up.
I know what happened to your sister. She's had an encounter.
Yes, right, but with who?
The Mothman.
I'm sorry. The Mothman?
To me, it looked like someone just ran into the phone booth like with their car and probably hit her too. On purpose, obviously.
Look, a lot of people believe this stuff, and there is some evidence.
My sister went missing, Jug. She was taken by someone, not something. What are you even saying?
His explanation of that
Things
did
happen,
seem a little bit
especially in
cuckoo.
Riverdale, that you and I can't explain.
Like, I believe Jughead, but I think this dude's also, like, probably lost his mind a little bit. Especially with what he went through.
Because I care about you.
You don't live here. My daughter is alive. She called.
She's probably beating herself up because of all that.
Polly, I want to tell you that I love you and that I'm here for you. Just please, please, please come home.
She's preparing for a war. It is kind of weird that they have nobody out, like, looking for her, but I guess there's only one police officer.
What do they say about guys in Riverdale?
Why don't you tell me?
How would you do it?
I'm sorry, I must have misread the situation. I thought
I was like you?
What the f, dude? Calm down. That was really weird. What? Why did he go along with it after, like, he said he was hot? That's so weird. This is why Kevin is still a little bit, like, conscious of his sexuality.
Get the hell out of here.
Hey, how's it
You're
going?
leaving these girls alone. Tell your dirtbag friends the party's over.
What an idiot. Poor Kevin.
Keep those cuts clean.
I think Fangs is right, though. Like, he's not ready. Because he's had experiences like this. It's messed up.
I'm ashamed of myself.
Aww.
Isn't this something that I did that I...
No, Dad. No. It isn't your fault. Okay?
That breaks my heart.
We were back to school shopping. And
So there is a
she
reason
made
why.
some offhand comment. Man, I just felt like I'm so ashamed.
That's so sad.
It was like all the stuff Mom said just washed away.
All of this makes
Ever
sense
since then,
now.
I've been cruising.
Oh.
I don't know.
Oh. It's gonna be okay. I hope he fights for Fangs, honestly.
You can't do this. You can't arrest me again. You let me go. You got nothing on me.
You're right, John. I'm not gonna arrest you, but you are coming with me.
I'm gonna kill you.
His parents just called me. They think Lerman ran away. Any idea where it might be?
Oh, God, no. I haven't talked
I hope
to him.
his parents
Tell
are
Melody that
doing
I'm
some
calling
shit
some
to
help,
him.
Okay?
Because I wonder if he, like, feels that trauma and thinks, like, the alien thing because he is being, like, abused and has trauma, and maybe it'll make Jughead be like, oh shit.
I have a family.
It's even worse.
No one was protecting them. I couldn't even
I'm
protect
afraid she's gonna
Polly.
kill him.
But I can deliver justice.
Girl, you don't have proof of this. Don't do this. Wow, he's lucky. She 100% would have done it.
I'll send someone to come untie you tomorrow.
Stonewall Stallions versus the Riverdale
Aw.
Bulldogs.
I'm glad we got Reggie back. Please be the girl that scores the first touchdown, please.
Thank God.
Oh, it's
he was
Lerman Logan.
Walking on the shoulder in a daze.
Jughead's gonna get fired.
Thank you for finding Lerman.
Wow.
We'd hoped you wouldn't have to go through this again.
Again.
Yeah, Lerman's a sleepwalker.
Now you guys want to talk about
Has
it.
been since he was little.
So you were the mole people who were keeping him locked up.
All we've done is try our best to protect him.
I remember we were so terrified after that morning we found the front door open and
I hope this is true.
Lerman was just gone.
The Good Samaritan found him wandering the lonely highway.
What?
With no memory of the prior week.
That's why
I still don't get the connection. So you almost got this dude fired. But okay. Like, what does the highway have to do with the aliens? That's what I want to know.
They could have been abducted by the same person.
Why would they keep Polly but let Lerman go?
Well, maybe he escaped, which is why we need to find out
Twice?
what Lerman knows about that missing week.
Hell yeah. I know, like, the red is her signature, but she kind of matches Stonewall. Get up. She's putting on a whole performance. They're gonna score like 1 at the very end or something. And it's gonna give everybody hope. Oh shit. They are being like extra aggressive with them.
Bring it in, come on, bring it in, bring it in, bring it in. And we're not gonna give up on each other. If you don't
They
give
need
up
that
on
one
yourself,
professional
then guess what?
to come
You can't
motivate
lose.
them. Also,
If you don't
10K.
give up on yourself, you cannot lose. This
Hell
game is
yeah.
not over. Keep your head up.
Fuck yeah. I'm afraid that at the very last second she's gonna get tackled. Look at them like helping her get through. I love how all the people that got tackled are just laying there. $10K, bitch! Aw. Hell yeah.
I'd say we've started to win over the hearts and minds of the town. And thanks to a little
At least
side
you got a
wager with my
point.
father, the rest of the league will no longer demand that we withdraw.
Ronnie for the win.
Did she not tell him that ahead of time?
But I just wanted to let you know that Lerman's parents have pulled him out of school. They've left Riverdale.
My God.
That's really weird.
Suppose they wanted a fresh start.
That's a
Yeah,
little
don't we
sus.
all?
Something's going on with that. Oh shit. Oh, now you want to care.
Why is my mom upset?
Because you lied to me, Elizabeth. You
She
made me
never
feel
should have
like
done
she
that.
might still be out there, that there might still be hope.
Can't imagine what you must be going through, Mrs. Cooper. But I want you to know that I will be personally taking over this case.
No, that I'm working this case, Glenn. This is my sister.
Now you want to show up and
I'll
take
make
a
sure that
case.
this
Screw you.
investigation is handled thoroughly.
As if she's gonna stop trying, though. She shouldn't have lied to her. Alright, there we go. That's season 5, episode 9 of Riverdale. We are 1 episode away from the mid-season finale. And I hope that we get some answers because I'm honestly just like, what? Like, what does the Lonely Highway have to do with the aliens? And what does Polly's disappearance have to do with the aliens? What do the truckers have to do with the aliens? What is happening? The blood that they found with the destroyed phone booth was the same type of blood that Polly had. But honestly, like, I feel like she's alive. Because, for one, they could have, like, this person is clearly screwed up. They could have planned this and planted the blood so that they would think she's dead and stop searching. But also, even though it was, like, a lot of blood, she could still potentially be alive. And I feel like, I don't know, it's completely screwed up and not okay that Betty didn't tell her mom the truth. But also, like, at the same time, it doesn't necessarily mean that she's dead. And her mom is going to go into a deep depression when it's not even for sure. I think that hopefully in the mid-season finale, we're going to, like, tie these things together and it's going to make more sense and maybe figure out, like, what happened to Polly for real. And, yeah, the stuff with Jughead and the student was so weird. Like, why did they move him out of Riverdale? Because now that they're on to what's happening, something weird is happening, I feel like. And I feel like there's going to be an explanation for all of it. And I don't think it's going to be, like, actual aliens. But I think, like, that's how they're tying in that little alien storyline. It's not going to actually be the case. But, yeah. Because it kind of makes you wonder how much of what that one older dude says is true. Because he started just going off on stuff that actually wasn't true. So, like, maybe at the beginning everything he said was true. But now that he's, like, getting older and he's so obsessed with this subject that maybe he's, like, blurred some lines. And also it sort of feels like for Jughead, he just wants to be validated that what happened to him is real. But I don't necessarily know if that's what's going to happen. I don't know. The football team stuff was really cute to watch. I love that Reggie was like, nah, I'm drawing the line. And left and then is now, like, back with Riverdale. Because, like, it made me sad how they did this time jump and suddenly he only cared about Stonewall Prep. Like, what? And obviously being Hiram's right-hand bitch. But that's that. I'm excited to see where we go from here. I love that it was the girl that scored the touchdown. It's so cute. And even though it was one touchdown, it's like that's what they needed, that it was possible for them to do this, you know? Really enjoy the episode, though. I forgot to talk about one thing, and that is the whole Kevin stuff and the internalized homophobia. And he ends up saying that a lot of it stems from his mom treating him terribly and being embarrassed of who he was. And I'm glad that they put this storyline and are giving Kevin this, like, frontline storyline, and he's not just, like, this character that you see through other people's eyes. We got to see him with his dad crying, which was such a powerful scene. And I don't know how I forgot to talk about that, but it's honestly really sad that he felt that, like, he had to sneak around to finally feel like himself. And now he's got all this damage because he doesn't know how to accept himself and like take that next step to get married. And so I really hope that we do see him starting to be more comfortable and then apologizing to Fangs, because Fangs loves him, adores him, and Kevin would want that. It's just he's so confused at everything in his life right now that he's not thinking of that. And I think for his dad to say what he said and support him the way he does is incredibly, incredibly powerful to Kevin. And yeah, I'm excited to see the rest of that, but I think that is pretty much it. I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching.